Hello guys, now I'm going to show you how uh, to reference your resources within Android application. Regardless of the type of resources, all Android resources are identified by their IDs in Java code source. As you can see here, we have the layout dot activity main, and this is coming from if we go to our uh, resources, then you see we have activity main, and the only way we can reference what is here, reference our design or this design to our Java code, then we have to use the r dot layout dot activity, the file name, and this is a folder name, and this is a Java class code which is auto generated, and the syntax for ID in the XML file is called resources reference syntax, and this resources reference has its format structure, which is start with can be, let's say, at package name, package, and then type, then forward slash the name of resources. So this can be this one can be r this name can be r dot dot drawable, or r dot id, or dot layout, as what you see here, or string. So that's how this is the format structure of how you can reference, and this also that correspond to the XML type reference syntax, as I showed you, and the resource reference name and packages. For example, if we come here, we have txi in the layout. Is also get represented as in a constant in Java dot r dot Java, and that can be found on, if you go to Java, you get that one from build generated source r, or resources r's, or it should be somewhere on the bag, then here on this r. So you can see, if I text, it has its ID generated, auto generated. So in case if I remove this one, of course it's written here, generated source file should not be edited, the changes will lost when the source are generated. So if I go back to the activity.xml, then I create, let's say, another text view here, we talk about this more in the future. Then I give the ID, let's say 12, and save. And if I build the app again, we build, just a moment, wait. Yeah, now it's finished. So if I refresh and go to R, you see it's here, 12. So it's auto generated. So whatever you do here, the ID you give, which is going to be to reference to the Java, then it's automated, it's created automatically created. Android resources generalized configuration idea to any configuration of the device. Language is one configuration choice. Android allows you to pick different set of layout based on the layout mode of the source ID. Oh, that is not important. Yeah, so but what does it mean, this one? What makes it the ID here to be generated is um, um, this one, its meaning is use text1 to reference this interface of text view. So we use text1 to reference this interface of text view. So the plus sign indicates that if the ID of text view is not defined as a resources, go ahead and define it with the unique number, and we have seen the unique number here, this one, if it's not defined. So that's what it means. And you can also define your own resources ID, and it's possible to create ID and use them in your own application. ID are treated as resources, so you can use just resources XML and item type ID, then you give the text name. And thank you for now, and next tutorial we are going to talk about something else. Thank you and bye bye.